Eyebrow? That's close, I guess. Oh, old man body aching syndrome. Yeah, it's bad. Okay. Anyways. That's way too slow, also. So let's check that tempo. There we go. Yeah, I played a good round of disc golf today. I played hooky today. I had like a minor medical thing. I had to go do a doctor's thing, and which only took like 10 minutes. But the way my school works is if you have to be 11 o'clock is the cutoff, so you could take a half day. But my appointment was at 10:30. And I'm like, there's no way I'm going to make it back in time for 11 o'clock. So I'll take the whole day. Screw it. So yeah, played a nice round of disc golf today on the hardest course that's local to me. And did okay. Kind of kicked my butt a little bit. You know, just a little bit. Okay, we got our sequencers happy. Everybody's jiving. Everybody's doing a thing. Let's get mission number 1 here, which is going to be the kick drum. And my submixer is already hooked up, and that is a good thing. And I'm going to run OG Platts as my kick drum again, because that works really, really good. But not with delay on it and reverb like a noob. Give it a little chonk, a little grit. And then let's set up an autofill 9000. Autofill 9000 is a trademark of Moogly Industries. All rights reserved. In this case, though, the autofill is a simple thing. It's a chain that's going to be basically every 8 measures, it's going to spit out a random signal. Okay. And I think what I'm going to do is a little bit different. So we're going to go slow 16 beats. So that's 4 measures low. Slow 8 measures low. That's 6 measures. 7 measures. Okay. And then half note low. And then we're going to go quarter note random smooth. And then quarter note random and chain. Let's see, that does the trick. Okay, I'm going to reset everything here. 3, in theory, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 2, 3, random shit, 1. Perfect. Happy days. I like it when it works the first time. Maybe it's because I'm actually getting okay at it. You know. So then we use that also for the snare or clap or whatever we happen to be using. I'm thinking clap. A little bit on dub techno-y side of things tonight, but that does not preclude us from using standard ingredients. Let's shorten that verb too. Clock is run to the delay. Cool. That's all set. All right. I like the dark. Francisco. Yeah. So you got yourself a Nautilus, huh? Nice. I think I'm gonna upgrade the rack this summer. I'm gonna do it. I'm just gonna throw the money at it. See, we got this really cool little interplay going on. Okay. So the other thing is I need to dial in a delay. Like, a decent delay dial in. Dig. Well, let's see here. Here. This thing's annoying. Get out of the way, dude. Like, bro. You're all up in my grill. What are you doing? There you go. Okay. All right. Let's I'm gonna get kind of my main chordal like lead voice thing going. And then I was thinking of doing some Rhodes on the R bar. I think that'd be kind of cool. That'd be kind of dope, do I try the ensemble oscillator for this? Thought I tried this before and it was like kind of not successful. So maybe just not even bother. Maybe we'll just use good old Platts in like minor 7th chord mode and, do it the right way. Volt per octave. This is the trigger. And then we need to put it on. I think it's that one. Just going mono. So. Or should we use the imitor? That might be okay, actually. Because, well, I don't know, reasons. King dude. You're not playing anything right now. Oh, because I have the wrong mixer channel turned on, like a noob. No, that thing's that's got to be filtered. We got to do something with that signal. It's just a little bit bland, you know. Needs a little spice. Delay will help, but it's not going to cure all. Put the distortion on. Yeah, like traditional like reggae dub, definitely. Lots of melodica and trippy delays. I don't know where they got the whole concept of calling dub techno what it is. Like, other than there's a lot of delay in it, you know, there's no reggae roots. I don't really get it, but I didn't make the style. I'm a little envious, but I went with the Imitor instead of the Nautilus, and I am pleased with my choice. But I will say, having a Nautilus next to the Aurora would have just looked neat. I mean, you know, if that's important, maybe it is. Okay. So that's kind of our lead voice thing going down. It would be kind of cool just to put a little bit of modulation in it, just for shits. You know, maybe just throw in like a fast sloths, just on a little tiny bit. You know, little bitty one, little bitty bit. Hey, Nick. I see Jason's at NAMM. Elbow. Okay, we'll keep the blend on that kind of low. I actually just want to hear the filter. Maybe a little bit more. All right, I'm happy with that. That's cool. We've got filter possibilities, we got delay possibilities of messing with that voice real time and doing some nifty shit. So let's find something else here. I just realized I didn't even drink any coffee today because I took a day off. I'm like, damn, I'm really tired. Wait a minute. I actually haven't had any caffeine. There's a problem. I may have to get something on my way home. So yeah, if it looks like I'm spacing out, just that's exactly what's happening. Oh shit. Okay. Let's okay, I want to test something. Here. All right. Here's what I would like to test. I would like to test the Maestro and getting it to control the playback head of the R-bar, and seeing if there's any way to sort of plot that out accurately and like do it sort of almost manually. Now here's the thing that annoys me, right? There are two inputs. One is right on the playhead here, and then this one is just layer. And I'm like, okay. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go channel 2. We're going to just go like quarter note random. Just boom. We'll keep it easy. I'm going to put that in layer and just see if anything happens. Like this should be way on the left now. It should be like, it should be moving, and it's just not moving at all. Like it's not doing anything. So I'm a little baffled by the behavior. And if I put this in the playhead, bam, snap, pop, crunch, bonk, thud, all over the place, right? So my thought is basically play like 3 different chords. Yeah, you can only see the camera here. This is the unfortunate reality of my camera setup. And I cannot angle it any more than it is. It's at the max, like, tilt that I can get it. I'm looking for a solution, and I don't know what the solution is. The solution should be, like, mount a tripod, like a boom arm, on the wall up there, right? And if such a product exists, I mean, I searched the other day, and there's all kinds of weird camera mounts for, like, security cameras and stuff. But that's not what I'm looking for, right? If I could just seriously sink 2 drywall anchors there. Actually, I don't know. I think these walls are plaster. I know that one is. Because the people next door to me drilled holes in the wall, and they knocked out big chunks of plaster in my wall. So that was great. Yeah, and that's the other option I would have, is like to find a camera or find a way to make, why can't I get this to be a fisheye lens? Like there's got to be some way to do that. So things will be happening over the summer. I'm hopefully going to have that video synth, number 1. Number 2, if I do, I'm going to need to have a capture card or 2 here. And if that happens, then I might end up just bringing my mirrorless camera for this. No, that's okay. I'm vaguely, thinking as I do this. So, that's what I said, spacing out. Okay, so here's what we do then. We go slow, 8 measure, random. There. Just do that. We'll just keep it easy. But I would like to still, like, pan back and forth. That's the thing that kind of kills me a little bit about this. And I don't really understand why it's like, well, here, what we can do is pretty simple. We can just set up. All right. So what we're going to do is set up in this. And we're going to go, yep, that's all the way up. In fact, this is probably what I tried to do last time I was here. I was fucking around with this the other day. So then if I stick a sloths in here, right, a faster sloths, and then I turn up that level of the junction, we should get some panning back and forth. And then in theory, whenever that thing changes, I should be seeing this, except I put it in, yeah, that's where it should be. Okay, is it, see, it's not panning, like, at all. It's just kind of sitting there. I don't really get it. Maybe the solution for today, or for now, is just to make sure that our spray is up pretty high and the length is up pretty good. I mean, that'll kind of cover it by quite a bit, right? So, now it's just like, it's on 8 measures though, so every 8 measures it's gonna spit out a new layer. Well, the layers input, from what I understood, is supposed to do the same thing, right? It's supposed to... Hey, Ian, what's going on? Okay, let's find out. Maybe I have a manual right here on my desktop. R-bar. Okay, expander. Where's the expander options? Expander options. Number 2, layer CV input. Let's just search for that. Layer CV input is a bipolar control voltage input for the layer. More than 360 degrees movement is possible. The movement is accessible via positive and negative control voltage. Plus or minus 5 volts. Okay. Yeah, I mean, it seems to me that it does the exact same thing that the control on the front panel does. So there's something amiss here. And I don't know what that is and what's going on. I really don't understand. Like, I should be getting some kind of a result right now. And it's just not. Let's pull this completely. Okay. This goes into the layer control. Let's put this back up here. Not slow. Quarter note random. It's done. Nothing. I mean, it's not responding at all. It's, you know what I mean? Like, it's not moving at all. I mean, maybe maybe the friggin' cable is like not hooked up right or something. Nope. That one's getting CV, because you can see this is in the spray control, so the spray goes up and down and does things. See, yeah. Something is amiss here, and I'm not a fan. No, sir. I don't like it. So, I don't know. So then, theoretically, like I said, I should be able to put this here and one of these into the second part of the junction, but attenuated, right? And then both of those things should add up in here. And it doesn't seem to be doing that right now. It's not moving. I'm getting the movement of... Maybe it's just too much. Because it is only plus or minus 5 volts. So maybe that's just way too much. I'm just giving it, like, too much juice. That is entirely possible. Okay, right now it's only getting to, like, the 3rd layer, though. That's obviously not far enough for our purposes. I want it to be scanning all the way through this. Right? And it just doesn't seem like it's doing the trick right now. I just don't understand. Did I have this thing, like, attenuated or anything? No. Because I never saved that to a program or anything. So, yeah, this is really weird. Like, you'd think this would be, like, going through all kinds of places here, and it's just not. What if I swap the place of these two things, since it seems like the random is working at that level? Yeah, and it's like stuck in orange. That's the only one it's going to. I don't understand. Well, and that's why I'm testing this. So, all right. So let's just forget the sloths edition and let's just put this in here and be done. Because that seems like that's working. So that just got... I saw a yellow, I think. Did I see a yellow? Oh, no. Did I stick this on bipolar? No. It's just quarter note random. That's it. You could put it bipolar, though. I'll bet you that would work better. Yeah, that does work better. Yeah, so this thing is probably putting out plus or minus 5 volts. And that's what this input takes. But it's probably only putting out plus 5 if you're not doing it bipolar. Which, again, that should still work totally fine. Yeah. Well, it's not the intensity that's doing this. It's, I don't know, something I think is amiss. Intensity just means that it doesn't fire off quickly or randomly or whatever. So, and I'm not triggering it. All right, anyways. Time for some roads operations. Fuck! None of this shit's working. Why's my Bose being an asshole? Don't understand. Why is it so quiet? Oh. Yep. Have it plugged into a delay pedal. I'm pretty sure that's interfering with the signal flow because it's not plugged in. So that's not much better. Cracked out, straight in. Have to turn it up all the way. That seems really, really wimpy. What the fuck? I think my Bose is dying. Really unfortunate. Alright. Now comes the fun part. Okay, we're going to start in the middle. I'm going to start in the middle on this thing so that those are the ones that are going to get hit the most. Now, let's just go in a logical order. So we'll put the 4 chord here, minor 4. Put the level. A little more. There we go. Okay. And that's not at all what I wanted to do. Just, you know. Okay. I guess that works. It's not quite like I'm not fast enough. There's one. Here we go. And now for the 5. Sort of like octave up. All right. Okay, now let's see how this thing sounds. But we're going to put this back on. Let's go 2 measures of bipolar random. All right, and this is, I centered this knob, and it's not, it's like 1130. That's where it's officially like centered. It's kind of wild. All right. Of course, this guy's going to need a filter. Kind of excited to hear how this is going to turn out. Okay, we'll go to the submixer for this. Should be getting something right now. Oh my god, that's awesome. Hey Jojo. And Strawman. You can hear the air purifier in the background just I did that on purpose so that I could get a lo-fi tone. Lo-fi can be good. That is very, very true. What if we crank resonance? Roll off a little of the low end. Okay. And then we're gonna Turing this sucker. Because reasons. Well, that's just goddamn lovely right there. So let's encourage a little slothfulness here. We're gonna put a highly attenuated sloths into the volt per octave in that filter. I'm really not hearing it at all. Like at all. Should be doing something, right? Or do we need to put it in the faster one? There it is. Just a little fluctuation, you know. And then if I turn it all the way down, then it just disappears because it's not, you know.
It's not modulating.
Enough to make a difference. You know, it's a really, really good techno album I was listening to on the way here is Buku Fish by Orbital. And I was like, the main lead in that first track, Cups, is like, I was like, man, I wonder if I could do that on the subharmonicon. And I think the answer is probably yes. You know, if this is just a rhythmic sequencer, then like, yeah, you should be able to do like funky stuff like that. In fact, you should be able to make it like really easy by putting these two step counters on the same thing for both sequences, no matter what. Say, like, you can get a consistent rhythm with it. Where's my kick? Okay. So how does that sound as like a techno rhythm or lead? Something funky with that last one. That's it. I don't even know if that's the right key. Where's my lead? That's our C. There's our C minor. We're just going for easy peasy C minor tonight. As the entire rack just tips over and explodes in a blinding flash of nuclear fusion. I don't know how that would happen, but it would. That's a really cool little sound right there. I dig it. Okay. All right. So there's another voice. And then we need more. More. We got the R bar going. That's a thing. I suppose like some hats would be probably a useful thing. Right? Might be. Maybe just like go... Well, nah. Yeah, I'll use an actual, like, hat, you know. An actual hat. Not a shitty hat. Not a fake hat. Oh, that's just perfect. Oh, God. This can be fine. But what we're going to do is modify it, make it shorter. Okay. Maybe even shorter. And then we're going to throw it in a high-pass filter with a bunch of resonance. Music producers hate this one great trick. We are sorry, your digitally controlled filter is feeding back. Okay. Our drums are done. They're set. They're ready to go. More stuff. Maybe like a wildly distorted TB303 type sound. That would be fun. Must admit. That sounds like a job for the Weston oscillator. And then like an actual envelope with like a sustain and everything. Wouldn't that be cool? That'd be fucking cool, bruh. You should be receiving some sort of a gate, but you're like being weird. I don't know why. So now I think I can basically take stick the sub on one side and a sawtooth on the other. See what we got. I suppose an output would be handy. This is going to be... What happens if I do this? What happens if I put it in here and I go mono and I add lots of gain? Should be live. Oh yeah, inputs are not in. This is weird. I'm not getting any envelope. Shitty cable? Let's hope. Nothing. What the hell? Is it pissed that I've been using the Zadar? Well, fine. Fuck you. Yeah, I mean, it's no TB, you know. 860 makes a pretty passable TB303 filter emulation. It does a pretty decent job. I figured let's grid it up a little bit, you know? Said the magic words. Congratulations. That's doing things. Curious. Yeah, I'm just being stupid. I'm actually going to use the other envelope instead. The attack was up really high. That's why it didn't work. That's got a lot of potential, at least, you know? Like, a lot. Probably lead with that. No, actually, we won't. We'll lead with the chord octave lead thing, or whatever. Delay. Heavily delayed lead thing. I'm thinking, though, of, like, transforming this into something a little bit more trancy, you know? At, like, the halfway point. So, that'll hit well for that. And then I'm thinking, like, some kind of... How should we do this? We should maybe... maybe... Possibilities here. Well, I always appreciate a good pizza voice. So maybe some sort of... or... I already got the R-bar rigged up. It's ready to go. I've got it loaded with Rhodes chords, so it's sounding pretty dope already. We're gonna leave that alone. Just a simple... C minor pentatonic. But where are you going? Where are you going? And what are we gonna do with it too? That's the other question. I was thinking chainsaw. And it makes me think that maybe it'd be kind of cool to, like, run... Actually, it would be really cool to run a polyphonic patch into... Yeah, let's rig this up, and I think we can simplify it slightly. Well, not really. This guy... so instead, we're going to use the... Alright, and we got to do the same thing on there. Yeah, turn these guys to arpeggiator and make them the same as the first one, and then the third one here. Nope. There. Okay. So then, like, number one, we'll do, like, this kind of thing. Then maybe just, like, a little bit less, or a little bit, like, different direction, or whatever. So, first one, C minor chord. It's a C minor chord. F minor 7. G minor 7. Okay, and now we just got to throw some triggers in there. And that'll be Peachy Keen. So instead, no, we're going to need that anyways. So instead, we're just going to put this guy, like, just stick a few of these things in the pulses output here. Could actually throw something in there for marbles for shits and grins too, if you wanted. Just for an element of difference. Right. Now, outputs. People talk about running stereo. Wait till polyphonic Eurorack becomes, like, more standardized in the analog realm. This is going to be a pain in the ass. They need to come up with a different standard. Like a specific cable output jack that will put out like MIDI without going into a, you know, a stupid decoder thing. Like, why can't you just hook up like an 1/8" stereo plug to the output of a sequencer and have it put out polyphonic data? You know, should be able to. What do we got here anyways? Oh god, that's what we have. We got madness. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I don't think that's quite in tune yet. That sounds like a C to me. There's a C. I was way off. And there it sits. Okay. Actually, it would be kind of cool to have a little bit of like random voice thing or something going on a tape loop in the background. Sort of a neat little addition. Just an extra texture. Time to tempt some copyright laws. What could I use for source material here? Thinking maybe like David Attenborough talking or something like that. No, I just want to hear the dude talking. Just don't play animal sounds. Just hear him talking. What about this?
Of the mass of mammals on our planet today are us and the livestock that we've domesticated. Only 4% is everything else, from elephants to badgers, tigers to bats. 70% of all birds are now domesticated poultry, mostly chickens.
There we go. There, we got a tape loop now. That'd be just a hilarious random thing to annoy my students with. What's the most common bird on the planet? What bird is there more of than any other bird? I don't know. Ducks, geese, sparrows, crows, chickens, motherfucker. You don't need that long cable run. Just going here. Give me that copyright strike. I got hats, man. Come on, man. You came in late. You missed all of the setup. No, not really. I think that's pretty much gonna do it. I think. Seems accurate. The only thing I was thinking is something into the cutoff frequency of the doo-wacky here. That doo-wacky. Okay, hang on one second here. I'm having a crisis of tuning. let's do the quick vocal check here. Okay. It's in B. That's a problem. So there we go. Problem solved. The whole time I was working on that thing, I was like, this doesn't sound quite right. And it never occurred to me that it was a half step low. God damn it. All right, official jam time, but I am going to set up my phone and throw this on Instagram as well. Ha! So my friend Jake ran into Jason at NAMM. Hilarious. That's a riot. Good job. Okay. Live. Bam. Remember the free building Wi-Fi? What do you mean remember? Okay, I'm muting the microphone. It's weird, but I like the voice. And yeah, good call on the orbital. I was mentioning, I think before you were in the stream, I was listening to Buku Fish on the way here. So I wonder if that had an effect. No, yeah, definitely. It's an amazing album. So, anyways, yeah, that's gonna be it for me for the night. Yeah, there was still some kind of tuning issue that was going on, and it was really bugging the shit out of me. And the R bar was not good until I had to adjust it, and then it kind of finally started popping. So yeah, one of those nights, you know. But what are you gonna do? So thanks for joining me, and I will more than likely be back Sunday. For a night of ambient weirdness, more than likely. So see ya.